about it. Here's Lupe Contreras. Lupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our next bout of the evening, scheduled for 4 rounds in the super featherweight division. Our judges are Brock Room, Arturo Velasquez, and Don Griffin. The referee, Rosario Solis. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He steps in wearing blue trunks and registered an official weight of 132.5 pounds. His professional record, 5 victories against 4 losses, 2 draws, 1 no contest, and 4 of his victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Angel Rodriguez. His opponent across the ring. He steps in wearing white with Filipino red, white, and blue. His official weight, 131 pounds. He enters the ring with an undefeated record consisting of 11 victories. 4 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Representing Paranaque City, the Philippines, Juan Martin Flash Elorde.
So the ref calls the combatants to the center of the ring. Once again, ABC rules, 10-point must scoring system, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. And again, Barry and I will explain to you any pertinent cut information that we need to pass along should it become important in this fight.
And Juan Martin Elorde has adopted his grandfather's nickname, Flash. Some pretty big shoes to fill.
You're not kidding, a name like that. It's like every guy named Muhammad Ali.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. This is round number 1. This is scheduled for 4.
Angel Rodriguez, 5-4-2 in his professional career. He does have a little pop. He's gotten 4 of his opponents out of there, so 4 of his 5 victories coming by way of knockout.
Now, he turned pro in July of '07 with a 3rd-round KO victory over Hugo Sanchez down in San Antonio, Texas. But look at Elorde in the white trunks. He's able to handle the early assault by the aggressive Rodriguez. He had a poor stretch then in his career for 2 years, from May of '07 to June of '09, where he had 3 losses, no wins, and a couple of draws. And since then, he had 2 KO wins, but lost an 8-rounder his last time out.
Elorde, on the other hand, undefeated in his 11 fights. Not a big banger. He's got 4 knockouts along the way. Hasn't yet fought anyone, though, with a winning record prior to tonight, and that just barely so. Rodriguez, as we said, 5-4-2.
Right now, Elorde having a little bit of difficulty trying to figure this guy out. He turns it up just a notch. He's coming off an October 1st-round win over Shenhazat Kahaden in Manila. The guy has a little bit of pop, Barry. Not a great knockout artist, but he has 3 KO wins in his last 5 fights. So once they start knocking people out, they like to do that. But right now, Rodriguez giving him all he can handle in round 1.
I think Rodriguez is giving himself his best shot here. He thought he might be able to jump him early. Elorde has managed to elude that, but Rodriguez still there, still battling. And Elorde, quite honestly, being a little bit sloppy here in his first round.
Well, he might think he's been brought in for a cakewalk here, but it hasn't turned out that way. Elorde, on the other hand, with a big name from the Philippines, turned pro in February of '07 with a 4-round unanimous decision win over Joe Mateo in Cebu City. He's been 6 rounds in his career 2 times, and everything else is inside of 4. This is scheduled for 4.
This is his first fight here in the United States. As we said, he hasn't fought anybody with a winning record. He got there with a left hand, his best punch of the fight.
Now he seems like he's warmed up a little bit. And don't forget, this is a huge venue. This is a big night. He's fighting out of the same town where his hero, Manny Pacquiao's from. And this is a big venue and a lot for a young guy at 25 years of age who hasn't fought outside the Philippines to absorb in one night. So maybe that accounts for a slow start.
Yeah, it's a big venue and it's a big ring, quite honestly.
Which is certainly going to be a big advantage in the final analysis to Manny Pacquiao over Antonio Margarito.
I think so. Another good right hand.
Going?
To make history?
Duplicating the fight scene from the Game of Death, as well as the opening shot from Enter the...
Beanie Bun. You can switch and change your dresses, mix and match your shoes and hairstyles. Combine the accessories. You can also choose their faces. And do you know